So give them all to me and I'll give mine to you. Bask in the glory of all our problems, 'cause we got the kind of love it takes to solve them. Yeah, I got issues, and one of them is how bad I need you. You do shit on purpose. You get mad and you break things.
Hey dolls, I'm back at it again with another tutorial. I hope you guys like my new look, my new cut, because I do. And as you can see, I'm finally filming how I define and fill in my brows in this tutorial. So first I'm taking Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow Promade in the shade Chocolate, and I'm taking a precise angle brush and I'm applying that product with the brush with the light hand. First, I'm defining the shape of my brow and I'm doing light strokes. As you can see, I'm taking my time using this product because it's very pigmented and minimum product do go a long way. I don't necessarily suggest this for beginners, but to each its own. If you want to purchase the product, then feel free to get it. So at the tip of that brush, I'm doing hair-like strokes, if that makes any sense, so it could give an illusion that I have more hairs in the beginning of my brow and to look more full. So when applying the product, I tend to always keep like the beginning of my brow very light and then gradually build it, basically from light to dark, because you want your eyebrows to look very natural, and I love a natural brow. So that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm doing light strokes, hair-like strokes to fill in the brow. So now I'm going to clean up my brow with Urban's Decay 24/7 concealer. This is more of a cream-based concealer, and I love it. It's good to clean up the brow. And also when cleaning up the brow, it gives it more defined and like you freshly got it done look as well. Also, it can be used as a highlight too before applying the eyeshadows to your eyes. So when you're done applying that concealer, you blend it down so that way that concealer won't be caked up under the eyebrow. You want the eyebrows to look as blended and as natural as possible. Well, at least that's what I do. So now I'm further defining my eyebrow shape to the desired shape that I like, and just touching up any edges, you know, or any mistakes that I think I might have made and I want to fix. So now I'm taking Urban's Decay's Brow Tamer and I'm applying that to my brow. So basically the Brow Tamer is like a tinted eyebrow mascara, basically. That's what from my opinion. That's what I think, and it also sets the brow too. Keep it in place, keep all the hairs in place. Of course, when you do something to one side, you have to do it to the other. So for the eyes, I'm taking Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Contour Palette, and I will be going into Lordwin to set that concealer that I have put down as my base before I start applying the shadows. And then I'm going to go back into that palette and I'm taking Latino's, like a taupey brownie kind of shade, and I'm using that as a transition color. And of course, as you can see, I'm applying it to my Make Believe crease because I have hooded eyes. So I'm going back into that palette and I am taking Lucia's, like a reddish brownish shade. To be honest, I didn't know where I was going with this look. I was just like free-handing it, but of course they came together. So applying that in my outer corner, and then I'm also blending that into my crease right along with that Latino shade. I hope I'm saying these names right. She's very unique with the names in this palette. So I'm blending out those two shades together. As you can see, guys, you don't want to have no harsh lines when blending out eyeshadow. So I'm gonna go back into that palette and I'm taking Citrate. This shade is more of a deep taupe, taupey brownie shade. And I'm applying that also on my outer corner, but I'm only keeping that in my outer corner. I'm using this shadow to bring definition to the look. So I'm taking my LA Girl Pro Concealer and the flat concealer brush, and I'm going to be cutting my lid halfway. I love a half cut crease. That has become my thing for 2017. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to carry it for the rest of the years to come. So when applying that cut crease, you want to take your time. You don't want to rush it either, because it's not going to come out the shape you want it to come out. And so I'm making sure that base is even on my lid before I apply my shadow on top of it. So I'm using a Limecrime shade, and I'm gonna pack it on the lid on top of that concealer. That's just gonna be my lid color. And then I'm blending Citrate and Limecrime, so that way it won't have like a harsh line between the two shadows. And now I'm taking Lucius on a smaller defining brush, and I'm applying that right next to Citrate to give it more of an ombre effect, kind of, as you can see. And then I'm going back into that palette, and I'm taking this beautiful dark black shade called Shacks, and I'm only keeping that in my outer corner as well, just to give it more of a smoked out look. So I'm packing on that Shack shade in the outer corner. So off camera, I did the whole face, concealer, highlight, contour, you know, all that jazz off camera. I also apply my lashes, and I also apply Urban Decay Space Cowboy glitter eyeliner to give the look, you know, more of a pop, because I kind of felt like it was kind of plain, so I just wanted some popness to it, if that makes any sense. So as you can see, I'm taking Lucius on my lower lash line, blending that out, and I'm taking an angle brush, and I'm taking that Shack shade, and I'm applying that close to my waterline. I'm being very precise, applying that Shack shade, and I'm also doing it halfway. I'm not taking it all the way. I'm only just taking it halfway. So now I'm about to dust away that translucent powder, which is Mercier, of course. And I'm going to be applying my face powder from LA Girl. I can honestly say that I truly like this powder better than I like my MAC Studio Fix. I don't know, and I just feel like my makeup lasts all day. I don't know, like this powder is so good. As I mentioned before, LA Girl do me think. So I'm taking my BH Cosmetic contour palette, and I think I was mixing like 2 shades together to apply that to my bronzer. Just speeding up this process, kind of fixing up my hair because it was looking crazy. And now I'm taking that darker shade to like cut the crease. Crease to cut the contour even more, give it more definition. I like a defined look. And you know what? My favorite part, which is a highlighter, and I'm using Max Extra Dimension Skinfinish and Superb. I believe this is limited edition. I forget what collection this came out in. But that highlighter is everything. So as you can see, I'm applying the highlighter everywhere because I'm like some highlighting queen. Look how beautiful that is. Applying it to my nose. Just a little extra. It's time to speed it up. Now I'm taking that same little Mercier translucent powder and just cleaning up my contour. I'm not even gonna let that set for too long, just for a couple of seconds. And then I'm gonna brush away that product. So apparently it started raining, unfortunately, and I'm just super pissed. Yes, I am talking. I'm going to do more talking tutorials. Just, you know, I'm just still trying to get a hang of all of this. You know, I'm just horrible at voiceovers, but I'm still trying to get a hang of shooting videos. So please, guys, please bear with me. My daughter. So apparently it started raining, so I turned off the light, and it's kind of dim now. But let me continue, guys. I'm learning. Bear with me. I'm learning to do more videos. I'm not gonna do no more voiceovers as much. I know you guys be wanting me to talk in the video, but please bear with me. So now I'm gonna go into this NYX Perfect Filter palette in Rustic Antique, and I'm going to take the Champagne shade, and I'm gonna add it into my inner corner. This color is actually pretty. It's my first time actually using this color. Now it's time for the lips, so I'm taking Limecrime liquid lipstick in the shade Jinx. Like a neutral plum, like a deep plumish shade. It's really pretty. I think it actually completes the look. So this is my final look, guys. I greatly appreciate you dolls for supporting me and taking the time out to watch my videos. I hope you enjoy. List anything in the comments below that you want to see me record. Please like and subscribe. Love you, dolls. Mwah.